Wow, I almost forgot. I've been working on this thing off and on all day today. I was able to get the bodywork squared away. I went and I bought a palm sander instead of a dual action sander, and then I went ahead and finished all the bodywork, bondo part of it, and finished it with 220 grit, and then I put 2 coats of primer. That's the orange stuff. And for now, I actually have the original color. It's called jewel blue for this. But for now, since I don't have the mastery of using a spray gun, air tools, I'm going to go ahead and just rattle can this thing blue, because the next step is this thing's going in the shop for transmission. That's the next job. But anyways, and as you can see, I'm pretty impressed with a total amateur's job on this thing, to be honest with you. So this is what I got so far, and what I'm using for light is I have a Cyclops light, and I have a couple of Coleman lanterns. This is kind of one of my other passions. This here is a 220 from the late 60s, early 70s, and that there is a 635. That's actually a brand new one. It's only like 2 years old. And that one's kerosene, and this one's white fuel. So that's what we got here. I got the door off, and the reason why I'm doing this at night, dodging skunks and mosquitoes and everything else, is because we have a tropical storm coming in tomorrow, and I kind of need to get this done. So, anyways, I have chrome um, hinges on this thing, chrome for the doors, even though the half doors that I got don't have chrome. I'm just going over this for now. I just want to see what it does. Don't know if it's going to chip peel or whatever, but I'm going to try it and see what I get. Worst comes to worst, I either scuff them up or I replace them. But anyways, that's what we got for now. And like I said, this is kind of sort of close to the blue I'm going to have. But yeah, like I said, I'm kind of impressed, to be honest with you. For a guy who doesn't really know what he's doing, this came out pretty cool. All right. So, anyways, let me finish this. I'm going to zap two quick coats on this thing, and then let it dry overnight. But I will pick this up again after the second coat is done, and we'll go from there. All right. I'll be back. Alright, so here it is after 2 coats. I'm just going to keep putting it on until the can is empty. But I would say, like I said, this looks pretty good considering. I didn't really know what I was doing. I haven't done body working since forever, and all the techniques have changed. And, well, I had equipment failure. This DA sander crapped out on me. So I have a palm sander that my dad had, that my mom gave me after he passed. So thank you, Dad, for helping me finish this. And I think he would have been kind of impressed by it. He was a woodworker by hobby, and a telephone guy by trade. But this isn't the first time I've done body work, even though this is the first time I've done body work in a long time. As a broke college kid, driving a hand-me-down station wagon and trying to piece together a rust bucket of a Mustang, because it really was a rust bucket of a Mustang. I mean, I had my hands involved in more body work than I care to imagine, being up in New England winters. So my station wagon wasn't a rust bucket, but it was a rust bucket. But I would love to have that thing back now. It was a Torino. It didn't have the big motor in it, but you know what? It had a lot of space in it. And I'm thinking about going on the Hot Rod Power Tour next year. And well, if you've never heard of the Hot Rod Power Tour, people bring things like Mustangs and Camaros and stuff, and You know, they have to have a trailer hitch on said Mustang or Camaro with a basket on the back of it to haul all their extra stuff. I think the ultimate hot rod power tour car would either be, you know, mid-size, full-size, four-door sedan, or station wagon, so you could haul your junk around. The hot rod power tour, what it really is it's a 7-day car show, but you know, you're up in a different venue every day. So you start at one racetrack in Ohio, and then you go to another racetrack in Illinois, and then you go to another racetrack in southern Illinois, and then you might go to one in Missouri, and then you might go to one in Texas. They're about a 200-mile drive per day, and you know, you don't really have a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. So you want to, you know, bring as much stuff as you can and not have to worry about doing things like laundry and, you know, and going out to dinner and stuff like that. So you usually want to have, you know, as much stuff as you can, and of course you don't leave home without your tools and all kinds of other stuff, extra pots and things, because you never know what's going to happen. So my son and I are thinking about going. We don't know what car we're going to take yet. I doubt we're going to take the Jeep, because I'm not driving the Jeep for 3,000 miles round trip. This thing is squirrely enough as it is without having all our stuff in it, and I would definitely need to have the basket on the back of this in order to do it, because, well, if you don't know the YJ Jeeps, they got like you know, no space on them. So there's the back seat, there's the trunk, all right, and you know, 2 people going in the back seat is completely full. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I do have a hitch on it, so but like I said, I don't know. I don't know what we got. Might take the truck, might take the van, might take the flex. Looking at past hot rod power tours, there have been a couple of Jeeps like this there. There have been a couple of vans like my van. There have been, I have yet to see, other than a Spectator, a Flex, or a Taurus SHO. Seen a couple of Dodge pickup trucks, which is the other option we might be doing. That's got a better shot at going than this does. So, well, we'll see. But anyways, I'm about ready to zap another coat on this. So, not going to be any different when I'm done. So, I think I'm just going to end the video here, and hope my skunk friends don't make a comeback. And just so you know, yes, I opened up this. If you can imagine Snoopy coming up out of the pumpkin patch, that's what I did for that. And the skunk must have been not too far away from my cooler over there, and he just took off. I don't know, you can see the ladder in the background. That's the other end of the yard, and he was hiding behind the hardtop, which is over there, the hardtop for the Jeep here. So, needless to say, yeah, he was more afraid of me than I was of him, because he took off, and he turned around and was looking at me from a long distance. You know, I was out of his gunnery range, so to speak. So my cat, I think, and I kind of chased him away. But anyways, all right, so I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching.